cold start. What a cold start. Hey YouTube, what's up? I had a whole week's worth of vlogs, like talking to the camera stuff for you. And then I lost track. And then I stopped doing it halfway through the week, so it looked kind of stupid. At least in my eyes. So I scrapped it all. We're starting from here. I've been out for the last, 10 days. And was able to close a lot of the gaps that I was creating myself between loads with the help of Harold Huffman III. Go check out his YouTube channel. If I think about it, I'll put the link in the description. If not, just look at one of my live feeds. He's right there. Click on his link. Subscribe to him. He's a pretty smart dude. I knew that he would make, he would be good. He would make it well here at Like Trucking. So he helped me quite a bit. He looks at low boards a little bit different than I do, which is cool. You need a second set of eyes. So I've been pretty busy, so trying to keep up with all the loads, I found it was going to be a 29-minute long me talking about this load to that load, blah, 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 and I'm like, who cares, right? So, we're starting from this load. This is my last load before I go home. I picked it up in Mooresville, Indiana last night. I reserved the spot at the TA here, literally down the road, and got loaded about 10 o'clock last night, got shut down. Now we're on our way to Fulton, Missouri for 8 o'clock appointment tonight. I've already called the distribution center where I'm going to see if my delivery number is correct. They said it was, so we're good to go there. No surprises, because this is the load that's going to take me home. I got stuff to do. My wife told me my battery in my pickup has died, so I got to deal with that. And I got to do the last of my Christmas shopping. And that's it. Rates are already starting to sink a little bit. Got a good rate on this one though, so I'm happy about that. And you know, January is going to prove interesting. Now I plan on going out between the week between Christmas and New Year's, and you know, but I gotta get something done to the truck. So there's that. And a lot of people like to take their trucks into the shop on holidays when they're on their off time. And so shops tend to actually be busy around the holidays because everybody's like, I'm going home for 2 weeks, here's my truck, do whatever you need to do, right? So we'll put some driving footage in, we'll put some music in, and we'll deliver this load. So better than a week's worth of me meandering and talking about nothing, and then only to lose track of what load I was on, and I wasn't doing it all. It was stupid. So I'm changing it. So this is the trip home. Instead of giving you 10 loads, I'm going to give you 1 load. And it's just my trip home. So let's go trucking. First thing we're going to do is scale this load out. Bills say it's 36,000 pounds, but it's mixed product, so that means that they could have put it all in the tail. And the only overweight ticket I've ever gotten was early in my career, and it was a 38,000 pound load. I put the arrow in the sweet spot, thought I was good, suspension gauge showed good, but the reality is suspension gauge showed good because the trailer was doing a wheelie. It was 2,000 pounds over on the trailer. Didn't think I had to scale it because it was so light. So we're going to go ahead and get our peace of mind, because we have about 3 scales on the way of where I'm going. And getting to the Catskill, this place is kind of tricky, so we're going to maneuver through the fuel island here. slowly. You know, I get annoyed with these guys that barrel through the fuel island at top speeds. And once I get that peace of mind, we're good to go. The scale might be tricky to get up on because of how people park in this place. I'm here at the, I don't know if I mentioned it, but I'm at the TA here in Mooresville, Indiana. There we go. Go on the scale. Up and get this sucker scaled. Well, I was right to check it. I mean, we're still legal, but I had a feeling I'd probably be heavy on the tail. And it came out to 27,000 on the drives and 30,000 on the trailer. So to get a little bit more balance, we're going to slide up forward a little bit so the wheels are back a little bit more. My total gross though was 69,000. So we were legal, but to do a more comfortable, more efficient ride, we're going to balance it out a little bit. Just a couple of holes, you know. But other than that, we're in pretty good shape. And if you don't know this, if you use the app, you can go in, they print these whether you go in and get it or not. And so if you're in a situation where you can get it easily and you're not in a hurry, I suggest going in and having the paper copy, because if there's a weight discrepancy at the scale house, they're going to ask for the paper receipt. And a lot of shippers won't reload unless they have the paper. They won't accept a thing on your phone, you know, the PDF that they send you on the phone. So if you're in a situation where it could be critical, always get the paper copy, even though you paid for it and got it through the app. That's my 2 cents for this little tidbit of information. Oh, it's time to get some fuel. Here's where you probably thought you were going to get some, oh, let's play some music and drive fast down the road. Nope, you're going to get what holiday traffic is all about. This. I'm just west of St. Louis. And yeah, we're doing 7 miles an hour. And my GPS notification just said that something's red up here. So we're going to figure out what it is, because it's only 3 o'clock. It's not rush hour yet. This might just be holiday traffic.
Oh
My appointment's not till 8, and it's only 5 o'clock. And even if I showed up now, they'd be like, well, check back in at 7:45. Alright. So instead of sitting in their staging lot, this truck stop, or this group of truck stops, is only 5 miles away. Normally I'd be at the Petro across the street, but I'm here at the Westland Travel Center. Easy in, easy out. And debating whether I want to get a salad from Subway. I'm just about out of food in my fridge. I'm not really hungry, but I'm always thinking about later. If they get me unloaded in a pretty decent time, I'll just drive home. If they don't, then I'll just come back here, and if there's no spots in Petro, I can probably pay for one. No big deal. Or if I have enough time, I'll try to make it to the truck stop there in Eldon, Missouri. Our delivery. We're still a bit early, but we'll stage. It's dark down here. Yeah. Look. Barely see. I hate the headlights. Need to get better headlights. This is what happens when you schedule like 5, 10 trucks at the same time. Yeah. Get a cluster. I'm waiting on one guy, everybody's waiting on me. Yeah. Fun. I don't know if you can see this, but this is the cable seal that they had. Now I've got cutters, but they don't. This one was a little bit thicker. So I had security guard cut it off, and he used this twist method. It was kind of cool. Kind of scarred up my trailer though. But I need to get. I think this weekend when I'm home, I'm gonna go to Lowe's or Harbor Freight and see if I can't find something that would cut this kind of cable better. Alright, so it's 11 o'clock. Finally got unloaded. And I finally get a number from the lumper. Some places the lumper gives you the number before the unload. This one likes to wait after. And this is one of the parts of trucking that I hate. You know, there are some brokers that you do these loads for, and the lumper is prepaid. The driver is not the middleman. I guess this particular broker, that's not the case. Well, the problem with late night deliveries, and why I try to avoid them a lot, is because when you're looking for a lumper check, sometimes the broker can be hard to get a hold of. I got a hold of the broker fairly easy, even though they tried to give me the wrong number. But so I called them up, told them the amount, and it was like, all right, call us back in 20 minutes. We'll have your code for you. And it's like, so now I have to sit here even later. So now I'm not going home tonight. I have to wait till tomorrow. And I'll be lucky to get down to the truck stop, and I'll have to pay for a place to park because it's going to be midnight before I get out there. I had just enough time to get to a truck stop about 60 miles from here when I was first unloaded, but this whole waiting for a lumper check, well, that killed that little dream. Now, here's the other thing. The lumper fee is probably about the same amount of money that I've netted for this load. I'm like, I'm on the wrong side of the dock here. But that's trucking. That's part of the job. And I think Pale Rider, he did a video about, you know, this antiquated system of why do we have to still deal with the lumpers for the broker. But them's the breaks. I was just thankful to get a hold of somebody. Now, on top of that, they told me inside that they were having a Christmas party at 11 o'clock tonight. Like a Christmas meal. So, even if I had the check now, I don't even know if I could even pay because they're going to be having their Christmas meal. But we'll get her done, get to the truck stop, and guess that's it. I guess I better check the app, see if there's a spot I need to reserve. We got a lumper check finally, about midnight, and I shut down, well, before that, I shut down at midnight, and I had to, I had like 20 minutes left, so I came 7 miles down the road to the cluster of truck stops here in Kingdom City, and even the Petro paid parking was full, so I improvised a spot. Now I'll show you when you improvise a spot what happens in the morning. I'm parked. I'm at the Gaspers, whatever, the Gulf station, I guess. There's a guy that was later than me, and then look, there was like 4 trucks right there. Now there's not, so I'm literally sitting in the middle of the parking lot. Here, I'll show you. See? Yeah, I'm that guy. Oh well. It's gonna wash the truck, but it's raining, so not gonna do that, I guess. Not a waste of money. I think the poop is still in my trailer though. It hasn't rained hard enough. Yeah. There it is. There's the poop. 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 Yep. That's why you take a risk when you park next to bull haulers. Alright, let's get some coffee and a pre-trip, and let's go. Doing my post trip. I'm at home. Parked here at the end. And truck needs a bath, but it's supposed to snow tonight. So no point. But everything looks good. You know, Jeff is live right now talking about the future of the company and you know, and how important it is to do these inspections. But yeah, I mean, other than a little bit of dirt, I think we're looking good here. I'm gonna do a more thorough, you know, without the camera, of course. But yeah, post trips, man. But I think we'll see you in the vlog. I'll probably go live for my weekend live, but if you don't watch that, if I end up not doing it, then thanks for watching, and have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. See you.